Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello to this Saturday night of quality video gaming action as we play through just some wonderful video games. And you know what we're starting with. You know that we're starting with DOS. Specifically, it's 8088 Othello, which is where we are in the archive.org DOS lineup. I'm sure this is going to be exciting. It's Othello from 1985. But I hope everyone has been having a fun couple weeks since we last met. I mean, since we last met, of course, the Enemy Zero LP was finished. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the Everybody's Gone to the Rapture short review. Hopefully a few more reviews of that kind coming up. And as I've mentioned, it'll be a little while before the Realms of the Haunting LP starts up, but I am preparing for that. But no preparing for DOS. There is no preparing for DOS. None of us, any of us, can be ready for the wonders that DOS has to show us. And I guess that's what we're doing right now. It says that it's a 4-color ASCII graphic board game similar to Reversi. I'm gonna guess this is probably not going to last very long. If I had to make an assumption, I'm gonna say probably we're not going to be spending much time here. All right, enter my play level. I'll say 1. Enter my enter my move. I'm a human. I'm assuming I am the white piece. Man, I have to make a confession. I've never really played Othello. Seems like something you would play every some point in your life, but I never have. I can't move there. I'm a foolish human. Okay, so you can't jump the other pieces, I guess. Let me say. Nope, can't move there. Can't move diagonals. All right. Let's say. All right, there we go. And the AI, the advanced intelligence of this computer moves so fast I barely even saw it move. All right. Well, he moved diagonally. I need to surround pieces to capture them, and I have to capture pieces to make a move. So can I move diagonally too? No, I can't move there. Apparently I can. I'm trying to move to B4. Am I the black piece? Alright, so, that changes things if that's the case. If I'm the black piece, couldn't I move to B4? Let's try moving to D3. I guess I am the black piece, then. Alright. So, the white pieces are multiplying, they are expanding. Cake and Monsters mentioning the microscope. I assume you're talking about the 7th guest. I can't move to a space that isn't open. Alright, let's see, what about C2? No, I can't move that. Can't move diagonals, apparently, is the case. Nope, I can't move there. Chat, where can I move? What pieces can I move? I can't move to a space that will not let me capture pieces. The only valid move is to capture a piece. People saying I should try moving to F4. No, I'm a foolish human! I can't move to that piece! That's that space. Let's try B4. Okay, so I was able to move, but it was apparently not a great move because white is expanding. It is a metaphor for the urbanization, gentrification of poor neighborhoods. Exactly. That is the entire metaphor of Othello. Okay, the chat telling me F4. They are unanimous for F4. Show me F4! Okay, chat, that was a good move. We have absorbed some of the whites into our collective, and they are now black. Okay, so we can see the white flight happening at the top of the screen as they are now trying to leave the neighborhood. What does the chat have to say? The chat has to say a lot of things about where they think we should move. Alright, so let's try D2. Alright, I was able to move to D2, but the whites were able to come back, and now I've been split into parts. I need to remain a unified and strong whole, chat, and it seems like that is not happening. Let's try A5. Okay. I was able to make that move. Let's see. Not sure if A5 helped me out all that much. It does seem that the whites have a better grasp of the rules of the game than I do. I mean, it is the computer, and obviously it is flawless and perfect in all ways. People saying B2. They are still expanding, still spreading out. We only have 5 pieces, and the computer is 13. Alright, G3. Show me G3! That looked pretty good for a second, but the whites took it back. They took it back. Is there any way to defeat the computer? To defeat its perfect strategy? D6 did okay. At least I had a net increase. It was a net increase. Stay away from A2 and B1. Yes, this is the lowest difficulty. Okay, going with G2. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad. We are closing the gap. It's 9 against 15 now. C2. Let's try C2. Alright, alright. It's 11 against 15. Shadowhog, you're saying now they can take H1? Is there anything we can do to stop them? Stop them from increasing their numbers even more? So many different suggestions coming from the chat. Alright, let's say C6. It's 11 against 17. I guess we haven't lost anything, but they have gained 2. If only I could flip the table. Thinking outside of the box. If the system will not let you win with the tools that they give you, then you have to circumvent the system. Let's go for B1. It's 12 against 18. Fulton the White Army. Unfortunately, we do not have the Fulton recovery system at our disposal in this game of war. If I do E1, they're going to do F1. The only winning move is to P. I mean, I don't know. I don't see that option. Oh, well, there is P. Yes, P's for pass. I see it now. But we can't give up any opportunity that we have to increase our numbers and to defeat the White Army. Let's go with E7. All right, it's 14 against 18. I have to go for the non-lethal Othello run. I mean, in the game of Othello, I don't think it allows you to be non-lethal. You have to be bloodthirsty. You have to take as many lives as you can, such as with B5. Alright, 18 against 16. Chat, we are in the lead. Humanity is in the lead. We will defeat the computer menace, after all, through overpopulation. Isn't that how it always... That's what it always comes down to. Just sheer numbers. I'm going with E2. 18 against 18. It's all evened up. I mean, we probably need some dramatic music. I think probably to go with this, I'm thinking. It's just really quiet. It's just really quiet. We probably need some music to... What would be good for some good battle music? Alright, surely this music represents the thrilling conflict that we're seeing right now between human and computer. Alright, the computer, they've taken 2 more. It's 18 to 20. Chat, we're slowly losing. We are slowly losing. I mean, we've gained some ground. We've made up some of our early losses. Let's go with B6. Oh no, the gap is increasing. Not much of a consensus now, but I guess we're going to go with E1. Oh man, 13 against 29. They have over double our numbers. Alright, you're going to go with G6. It's 1826. We're doing a little better, I guess, with that move. Okay, people saying H2. H2 is not the best move, chat. I'm gonna go with C7. It seems like it just a death march at this point, chat. Alright, gonna go with G1. The computer knows that it has won, that it has overtaken us. Suggesting a lot of 7s, but not really consensus on what the letters should be. Alright, but there are people saying not A7, not B7, so let's go with F7. Not really, not really. B7 still? Alright, let's try it. Yeah, it does seem like we are kind of screwed. Alright, D7. A7? Okay. Try G7. I probably should just fill in the rest now. It's not looking great. Okay. Game over. The computer wins. The computer outplayed us, outwitted us, and increased its population faster than we did. Now we are hiding out in the slums, in the bombed-out ruins of our cities, hiding out in the sewers, in the alleys, trying to scrape by day to day, just hoping that we can make it through the next day without being discovered by the robotic hunters who now rule the surface world. We have to go down beneath the surface of the world into the Earth's crust and become mutants who have to live without the warming kiss of sunlight. Entire generations go by not knowing what it feels like to be bathed in the warming light of the sun. And now we develop, a vision that can see in the dark, and we tend not to wear clothes anymore because, why do you need to wear clothes if you're in pitch blackness underground? And the robots eventually, they forget about our existence, and they go on and they create space technology and go out among the stars. And when the aliens eventually meet the robots from Earth, the robots identify themselves as Earthlings, and that's, the universal community, that's how they see Earthlings. They see them as a robotic people. No one even knows about the existence of humans. We live beneath the surface of the world, forgotten. Thanks, 8088 Othello. You have doomed us all. Did I at least learn to play Othello from the experience? Maybe a little. Maybe a little. This is 905. Let's see what this is for. It's a short piece of interactive fiction, and I do like those. Let's see if we can get any more appropriate music for for some interactive fiction, because I'm sure there's not going to be any music in this. Alright, this sounds pretty creepy. Oh yeah, this was made in 2000, I just noticed that. Wow. Alright, so let's see what this is about. The phone rings. Oh no, how long have you been asleep? Sure, it was a tough night, but this is bad. This is very bad. Oh, this is by Adam Cadre. He's made a number of things. Alright, the bedroom is extremely sparse, dirty laundry scattered haphazardly all over the floor. Cleaner clothing is to be found in the dresser. A bathroom lies to the south, while a door to the east leads to the living room. On the end table are a telephone, a wallet which is closed, and some keys. The phone rings. Well, I mean, this is going to be a text adventure, so we probably should see what our commands are. Oh, alright. Let's say... pick up phone. Alright. You pick up the phone. Hadley! A shrill voice cries. Hadley, haven't you even left yet? You knew that our presentation was at 9 o'clock sharp. First a thing with the printers, now this. There won't even be enough left of you for Bowman to fire once he's done with you. Now get the hell down here. Alright, so apparently we're Hadley. Or are we? And we have not made our presentation. So I can see now that there are some words that are highlighted. So let's see. I mean, what does new mean? What do I know? Oh, it's not recognized. Okay, so forget about that. Let's say look around. Look at apartment. Look at room. The highlights mean nothing. It seems so. It's just an ordinary telephone. Alright, let's try look. Okay, look. Okay, there we go. Okay. I was thinking... just thinking too hard about this. It's just look. Alright, let's see. Alright, I guess I should look... I should open the wallet. I should look at... Okay, we are indeed Brian Hadley. Let's see, where do we work? We work at Loungent Technologies on Collins Street. Alright. I guess I'm gonna need these keys. Alright, where's the door? Oh, we probably should, yeah, well, I mean, we're not dressed, but, you know, that's just the way Brian Hadley rolls. You have a problem with Brian Hadley feeling free with himself and feeling comfortable with his body? That's your problem, not Brian Hadley's. Which way is the door? I should look at myself? Oh, I'm covered with mud and dried sweat. It was an exhausting night. It sounds exhausting. Why, if we're covered with mud? I mean, we didn't even clean that off before we went to bed. Let's see. Okay, front door's to the south. Well, it looks like Brian Hadley is deciding that we can't leave in this state. That's just your opinion, game. I mean, it sounds like, some people like to live efficiently, and, it's maybe not the most efficient thing to wash your body and your clothes separately. The shower will do the job for both things, really. Maybe we have, like a shower radio that we want to take in there with us? I mean, you're making a lot of assumptions, game. Oops. What am I holding? Okay, I am wearing a watch. Okay, there we go. Alright, we've taken the shower. We have gotten off because we have gotten out, not off. There was no time for that in the shower. So, we have gotten out of the shower and we are clean. Get is pick up. Yeah, get is shorter than pick up. We should probably use that. Alright, I guess I should open the dresser. Alright, we have taken the shower. We have put on the clean clothing. We have the keys, we have the wallet. I think it sounds like we're ready to go. The music's a bit loud. That should quiet it a little bit. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see if we can now actually leave the house. What? The front door is in the way! Why do we have a house where the front door is going to be in the way? Obviously there should be no door at all, so we don't even have to expend the energy in making sure the door is open. Alright, we're in a seedy neighborhood, chat. Alright, we have a car. We probably should go in the car. Well, yes, we left the door unlocked. I mean, we're busy. We have places to go. We can't spend time making sure our front door is locked and anything like that. We'll just leave it wide open. It's not like we have anything in there that anyone would want. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. We are in the car. I do not know how to move around in the car. Okay, it was just drive. It was just drive. Scenic Las Mesas. Man, this place is an absolute toilet. Soon you'll be able to afford to get the hell out of here, provided you can avoid making many more slip-ups on the job. Alright, cruising down the road, I notice a freeway on-ramp approaching. Would I like to get on? You know, I'm pretty sure that our guy should know the way to work. I'm gonna assume that the chat feels that we should go on the on-ramp, because obviously that's gonna be the faster way there. Oh, the ramp is out of service today. Alright, alright, it's fine. I just want to drive the car, game. I just want to... What are you asking me, game? Okay, no, we're approaching work. We're getting there. Okay, so I guess this is a question, chat. Do we want to stop at work, or do we want to keep going? 1 for stop at work, and 2 for keep going and see where we end up. Is this job really that important to us, chat? Or maybe there's other things we could be doing with our time. Maybe this job isn't all that important to us after all. I mean, what do you think, chat? Well, it seems that right now, it seems that more people are saying that we should just hit the accelerator and see where the day takes us. I guess that's what we're doing. That's right. Loungent building, we have no need for you. We are going. Go! Yes. Do it. Merged onto the freeway, cranked up the radio, and we've... Oh, okay, that's the end of the game. Alright, so we won! We did it! We got a good ending. We decided that we didn't need this job after all, and we just blew right by the job and left Las Mesas. The end. Restart and look under the bed? Alright, let's see let's see what this is. Okay. Okay, under the bed, I see the corpse of the guy who owns this house. I'd rather not mess around with the corpse. Better to just clean up and get out of here. He lunged at us with a knife, and we had no choice but to break his neck. Interesting. Does he still have the knife? Apparently not. thought I dropped everything. So it appears that, yes, we are not Hadley, is what I suppose. The driver's license does say that it is Hadley. It mentions there's a picture on it. Oh, wait, I should look in the mirror, shouldn't I? No, apparently I cannot. Let's see. Let me see if there's a mirror in here. Nope, no mirror. So we did look at the ID and the wallet before, and it said the name of the person who was here, and the driver's license had a picture of the person. It didn't mention whether or not it looked like us, though. Search the corpse? Yeah, let's try it. Let's see. Okay, let's open the dresser, put on the clothes. Alright, let's go in the kitchenette. We did not do that before. Okay, we don't have a whole lot of time. There's a toaster and a Pop-Tart. Alright. It's not Sunday brunch, but I guess it'll have to do. Alright, so let's go to work. Alright, here we are at work. Let's see. Okay, let's use the ID card. I'm pretty... Oh, I have to open the wallet, that's right. Insert card? Alright, let's try that. Okay, apparently I am still in the car, and I need to hold the ID card. I'm not in the car? Alright, there we go. Success. We've successfully used the card with the slot. I am inside of Loungent Technologies. Okay. A door marked Matthew Bowman lies to the west. There's a cubicle here. It is marked simply Hadley. All right, we're at work. Let's go to work. Let's start doing the working things that we do. All right. Okay, Bowman is in his cube, or his office, I should say. Maybe let's go talk to Bowman, I guess. I need to take the form with me. This is just like a day on the job. The jig is up. Bowman calls for security. They wrestle me to the ground before I can make it back to the car. The anchorman chuckles, and now on to the lighter side of the news. You've heard about the burglar who broke into a home and started stealing the family's valuables, only to get so worn out from the exertion that he fell asleep and was caught when the homeowners returned. Here's one to top that. A burglar broke into an East Las Mesas home, killed the owner and stashed his body under the bed, put his possessions in the trunk of his car, and then fell asleep. Woke up the next morning, went to the victim's office, and tried to do the victim's job. An insanity defense is likely. And now here with the weather is J Doubleday. Or is it? We have been sentenced to life imprisonment. Well, I mean, I guess we never actually looked in the trunk of the car, and I guess that's why there were no possessions in the house, because we had put them all in the car. I think that's probably enough. And, you know, that was not bad. It was like a short little text adventure. 905, it was, doesn't mention it here, but it did say it was made by Adam Cadre, who has made a number of these kinds of text adventure. That isn't, I mean, I don't even play that many of them, and I recognize the name when I saw it. He is fairly prolific when it comes to this kind of thing. I don't know why he made something for DOS. It also says that it is also for Linux, Windows 3.x. Maybe he just liked doing DOS stuff. I don't know. But yeah, that was alright. The music's also appropriate for our eventual fate, going to prison for life. I guess the point of the game is not to make assumptions about who you are and what you're doing, because as it turned out, we were not actually Headley after all. We were someone entirely different. Now it's time to go on to A10 Tank Killer. And yes, we're done with the numbers. We're going on to the A's. Chat, we have made it to the letter A. No more numbers. Yes, I know. But we have made it to the first letter of the alphabet. This is A10 Tank Killer by 1989. I mean, that's not a development company, so I don't know who made this, but apparently it came out in 1989. I'm just going to put a stop to the music, because I might assume that this game is going to have its own music. I mean, it is 1989. It should have some music anyway. Let's start it up, see how it goes. Oh man, look at the scaling and rotation. Yeah. I'm very glad I turned the music off now. There are a lot of credits. This is pretty good so far. I'm enjoying this. Oh, special thanks to Major Chuck Hollywood Temple, USMCR. So we can thank Chuck Hollywood Temple for his assistance in A-10 Tank Killer. Alright, here we go. Here are guys. Apparently mouse controlled. Man, this music is getting me into the mood. I feel the need for speed. Let's fly one mission. I have no idea how to play this game or how to control anything. Okay. So training is probably what I should be doing. Yeah, let's leave it on the standard defaults and press go. Alright. Okay, Commander Cord is telling us about we're part of the 23rd Tactical Fighter Wing, known as the Flying Tigers. Extensive training at England Air Force Base. We're Captain Buck Ryan. Don't forget about First Lieutenant Jake Stiles. It's pretty good names in this game. Today he's gonna be finding out what we've got. Alright, we gotta listen to the radio. Select the flexible attack weapon load. Okay, I should remember to do that. Civilian farmland up north is off limits to this training exercise. So let's remember that. Okay. It looks like that we have the flexible attack already equipped, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's go and see what happens. Alright, we'll give it full throttle. Oh, no, didn't finish reading that. Okay, I don't know what any of the controls are. Let's see, I can move the mouse left and right for direction. Let's see what the mouse buttons... Oh, no, I know, CO, I know. I'm trying to figure out what the throttle is. That's left mouse button, which does nothing. Right mouse button does nothing. Spacebar? No. Let me try the cursor keys. This is forward. Nothing. Cursor keys... Left and right do the same thing as moving the mouse left and right. Let's see, let's press some of the letter keys. Whoop, what was that? Okay, oh. What? Pressing D does something. Okay. Oh, that's the message log. That's D. Okay, strategic map. What was that one? Okay, M for map. Okay, so D for communication log, M for map. Alright, and pressing K... okay. Pressing J and K can change something. Okay. H, J, and K is changing something on the heads-up display. People saying plus and minus. No, okay. No, plus and minus changes that thing on the heads-up display, the letters that are changing. They can do that. Let me try the number keys. Plug in my oh, hold on. 3. The number 3 is making me go forward. 4 is... This is 5. This is 6. This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. This is 0. Okay, I need to follow destination markers. Okay, we're flying around. We are actually flying, somehow. I'm assuming that those things on the ground... Oh, that's a water tower. That's probably not a destination marker. Let's see, I've reached checkpoint 1. Oh, great! I'm doing okay. Somehow. Those logs are going by way too fast. He's saying I'm flying too high. Oh no, I'm going onto the civilian land. I need to bank. Okay. Yes, and the music is still going. The music is actually still going. It is not stopping. It is not stopping. Did I press 4? That's 4. That's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, that's 9. So the music, I'm sorry, thinking about this music, the number keys are what is changing my speed. And the cursor keys are the direction and altitude. And I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. All I know is that I'm not supposed to go too far north. Otherwise, I'm going to be heading onto private land. And I'm probably going too high, so let me try to go down a little bit. And I don't know I don't know about if the music will ever turn off. I don't think the music is going to ever turn off. I think the music is just going to stay like this. It's not very well known, but this is actually the music that is always playing in a fighter jet. You know, our brave people in the Air Force and the Navy who are flying these planes. This is what they're listening to all the time. Look, they had consultation by actual pilots on this game, and this is what was recommended to be playing in the cockpit at all times. Alright. I don't know where to go. There's a farm. That's what my heads-up display says. It's a farm. People saying try the F keys. Alright, I'm looking to the side. Now I'm looking at the other side. Now, oh, I have an external view! This is what this plane looks like from outside. Yeah! I'm a hot dog! Doing these moves that my CO is going to be real mad about. But I am this hot dog maverick pilot who cannot be contained by your rules. Alright, let's do that in the first person. Yeah! I am popular with all of the ladies who like the pilots. I'm going to sing to a lady in a bar that she's lost that love and feeling, and I'm gonna be real charming. I don't know what to do. There's somewhere I need to go, but I don't know where that is. Spacebar for cannon? Oh no, that worked, yeah, okay. So maybe it's time for this fighter pilot to go rogue. Strafing farms. Oddly, I'm not being admonished about strafing the farm. Yeah, I don't know if I'm hitting the farm. It's kind of hard to hit anything. I just want to hit something. I just want to blow up a farm. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask? That's the whole reason I went into the... I went into the army. Well, the military, actually. I mean, just in general. I mean, I just wanted to blow up farms. Just wanted to blow up farms! I failed. Yeah, the music actually changed. The music actually did change. So that's A-10 Tank Killer. And finally, the music stops. I mean, I know you would just rather that we could have that music playing just, you know, for the entire stream. And I'll look into that. Maybe for next week's stream, I'll record that music and just have it playing for the entire time. But for right now, maybe it'll just have to come to an end. But as we go on to A-Train... And from 1992, it's one of the great games of the years 1990. Great memories, and offer controls for 1992 to be more than great fun. Emulation great. Okay. Positive words for A-Train. Let's see if this game lives up to that positive review. No, probably has better music than that. Alright, it's time for some A-Train. Let's hit the enter key and see what this Max's title is gonna bring to us. Alright, we're just starting off with, I don't know, I've never played this game before. Let's start a new game. I'm gonna load scenario 1. Kinda looks like SimCity, it's true. There's a train. Oh, that crackling is unfortunate. So the game has started. I mean, we're just going right into it. Unfortunately, the sound is a little crackly and doesn't exactly move very smoothly. I mean, so this does seem like a game that you probably do need to read a manual to know how to play. This game is about making a train empire, says Designer Bugs. Let's see. Report number 1 is railroads. Okay, I have $5 million and no debt. Could always raise cycles. Remind me, what was raising cycles? Which one was that again? It was something like Control F12, was it? What were the keys to Control F12? Okay, let's try it. Okay, I pressed it a few times. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I think the crackling's fixed. No, still a little bit of crackling. Why is nothing happening? Okay, there we go. Exit. Okay, at 9 a.m., they open up. Thanks for letting me know. Same thing with the bank. Yeah, I think that there's not a whole lot that I can do right now. Just because I don't really know anything about playing this game at all, and I've never played A-Train before, so all we really are seeing here is this train moving by as the day changes to night. Alright, lay tracks, place train, buy train, build station. How much is a station? I'm gonna build a station. Build it here. Okay, I did it. I built the station. There it is. Buy train. I'm gonna buy train. I'm gonna buy this train. Buy this train. I'm gonna keep buying this train. I'm gonna confirm that I want to buy the train. Okay, I'm gonna buy more trains. I already have that train. I already purchased that train. Apparently, I already have a whole lot of these trains. Alright. I'm going to place a train. This train. I'm going to place it. That train has been placed. There it goes! Oh no! Okay, were about to collide, but no, they just kind of bounced off each other. So I guess that's A-Train. I mean, I'm sure it is a very good game. Just maybe just not very appropriate for the stream. But I'm sure that if you spent a lot of time with A-Train, you would be able to get into the wild and woolly world of building a train empire, building train stations, buying trains, and putting the trains on a schedule. Apparently also trading in the stock market for trains, maybe. But maybe we should move on to A.G.E. What's A.G.E? Let's see. It's a follow-up to Galactic Empire, a first-person space exploration game rendered in 3D. This was from 1991. So I have a feeling this is probably going to be either really good or really bad. I wonder which one it'll be. Okay. Okay, what kind of sound do I want? Well, clearly I want... Well, apparently a DOSBox does not have support for the MediaVision Pro audio card, so I'm going to have to with Sound Blaster. Let's try the demo. Sure, show me the demo. Let me try speeding up the cycles a bit. That just made things worse. Slowing down the cycles is actually making it run better. So maybe F11 is actually speed up and F12 is slow down. Could be. That's what seems to be happening here anyway. Anyway, it's Tomahawk. Why is there a computer and stuff in space? I mean, that's the kind of space that I want. I'm hoping that's what space turns out to be when we all go to live there. There's just like floppy disks and motherboards flying around. The majesty of space. I assume gameplay will start any time now. Or maybe since it's the demo, maybe not. Maybe this is just the attract mode. I don't know why a DOS game would have an attract mode. It doesn't seem like there would be a reason for it, but maybe that's what this is. Still, let us appreciate the beauty of these renders and the low polygon ships flying around in space as best as DOS can render them. And let us consider just the expanse of space as asteroids fly at us and turn into the game's title, A.G.E. And then the music just kind of fizzles out. All right. There is no air. There is no atmosphere on the planet. That's why we can't hear anything. That's why there's no sound. I would assume is why. It's realistic. Oh man, this ship just backed up right to us, so now it's like we're in the cockpit. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The HUD's coming in. Oh man, that was high tech for that era. The polygon ship just backed right into the camera, and now we are the ship. Seamless. It's loading. Hold on. Give it a second. It'll start. Okay. Here we are. Let's see. The mouse. If I click on the left button, I guess I go forward? Cursor key's not doing anything right. Okay, enter made the screen go black. Okay, no. That was just okay. I had no control over at that point. Start the game. Let's get it going. No, I already saw this. Let's go buy it. We don't need to see... No. You don't need to see this again. Press escape? No? Okay, there we go. Oh, goodness. You play. That's right. I play. I play. Okay, the cursor... Okay, guided tour. You play. Start of game. Sure, start of game. I want game start. Let us start game. I don't know why we have the spaceship HUD while we're also in the spaceship. It's like we're in a spaceship inside a spaceship. I assume that's intentional. Oh hey, it's our computer friend, Control. Hi, Control. We're flying over the city of Shade. The capital of Kaiser, okay. Tell us all about it. Enemies are waiting for me, but also some allies. Okay. I'm glad we're arriving safely. We'll have to find our way in the labyrinth of Shade. All right. Great. What is the mission? Tell me about the mission, Control. I am listening very carefully to all of the advice. Let me get on with it. Whatever it is. I'm not sure what it is just yet. Hopefully it will become clear. Any second now. Anytime. Just let me know when you're ready, Control. Just take all the time you need. I want to make sure you do it right. Don't want you to feel rushed, Control. Oh man, what a hyperspeed effect as it blasted off. Whew, okay, are we about to start? I think we might be about to start. We might just be about to start. We might just be about to start. Almost there. Okay. Pick up the object I can see. It's a laser left by our agents. Oh, hold on. Oh no, I meant to take it. Okay, I'm using the mouse to move around. So if I move the mouse forward, I move forward. If I move it back, I move back. So this is kind of... I mean, I don't know if necessarily that's how I'm supposed to do it. Let me see if I can use the cursor keys. No, cursor keys are looking up and down? And moving left and right. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try to move forward. I'm gonna try to sneak forward. And stop? Stop? Okay. Okay. I cannot use a mouse cursor to pick it up, so what button should I use to pick this up? Space? Okay, space lets me use the cursor. Okay, I picked it up, put it in the control screen. Okay, there it is. I have it. Okay. 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 Okay, time to start moving around. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Activate the laser. Laser is E. I'm pressing E. I don't know what to do. What's that? Is that a thing I should shoot? It's probably a thing I should shoot. I'm attacked. For the express station, use a TK. All right, I will use a TK. All right. Okay, I fired an exploratory missile. Is that good? I don't know if it's good. I'm controlling the exploratory missile. How do I not do that anymore? I'm holding nothing. Question mark? I have so many question marks. Control. I have so many. These other things are not doing anything. Do I want to load the documentation? It might be useful. Okay, I'm into the documentation service. Click on the menu to choose. Click on the arrow to quit. Oh, okay. I can click on the different parts of the ship and see what they're all about. Let's look at controls. In this window appears the name of the object that I have selected. Yeah. I want to know what the controls are. Oh, well, increase screen protection. Careful, the stronger my screen, the less effective my weapons will be. Reduce the power of the weapons. The weaker the weapon, the more I am protected. You must click on this screen to activate the object it contains. To deactivate it, click again. Throw out an object. Place an object in the inventory. Pre-selected object. What's over here? You are the red spot in the center, blue being, green animal, white oxygen in orbit. Okay, missile mode. To recover the oxygen in orbit, select a laser and click here. To quit this mode, click mouse right. I have to recover oxygen that is in orbit, and then I should select laser? Speak to someone? Yeah, I want to speak to someone. Anyone. I just want to speak to anyone. What about weapons? My laser weapon, what about it? Alright. So seems like there's a whole bunch of stuff to learn about this, and it doesn't control, so... Oh, it crashed. It crashed. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's a bit for the best that A.G.E. by Cocktail Vision crashed, published in 1991. I mean, it seemed like there might be something there. Something that maybe was a little bit promising, but not something to just jump right into, I suppose. Let's go to A.J.'s World of Discovery, which probably is something that we can just jump right into. It was from the same company, Cocktail Vision, so that's promising. 1992. See description. Who's this little fellow on our screen? He's AJ, that's who. And he's about to invite you to his own World of Discovery. It's an educational game where kids can play numerous mini-games. Alright, so A.G.E.'s World. I tried out the game since my kids used to play it. It worked okay, except when I went into the lessons area. It asked for a disc of lessons, and since this game is online, the player can't do lessons. Otherwise, it works okay. Alright, let's try out A.G.E.'s World of Discovery. Maybe this is more our speed. A.G.E. was psyched about being able to open that treasure chest. Alright, here we are. It's time for A.G.E.'s World Discovery. Let's click on stuff. Aw, I got blown a kiss. What about this spaceship? There it goes! Over to Saturn, which we can see in the daytime sky. Alright, I guess that activates a puzzle. A sliding tile puzzle. Have to assemble the sliding tiles. Yep, I think I'll leave. That sounds good. I think leaving sounds pretty good. Alright, what else is here? There's this bell. I can ring the bell. There's water. Let's waste all of the water. And there's this turtle. We can roll the turtle on its back, and oh man, that turtle was a cyborg. Oh, that pan activated another puzzle. You never know what's gonna activate a puzzle in A.G.E.'s World of Discovery. I'm gonna build a kingdom. Oh man, this is much easier than A-Train. You just put this train down anywhere. There's a like animal in that tree. There's oh no, an abandoned baby. Who did such a thing? Who left this baby here to fend for itself? And then there's the cow that's in the castle. It rules all. So, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff so far in this. Okay, let's go in the house. Insert my lesson disc. This is not a lesson disc, Dad. What is wrong with you? Don't you know how to use computers? I mean, can't you tell the difference between a normal disc and a lesson disc? Someone's saying Control F4. Which, just close the thing. Okay. So I guess that's probably going to be all for that, because that just kind of closed. Pretty sure I pressed Control F4, not Alt F4. But then again, I wasn't entirely paying that much attention to which key I was hitting, so it could be possible that just closed the whole thing. I have to say that there might be a chance that is what happened there. Though I thought I hit Control. Thought I did. Anyway, I don't know if there was a whole lot else in what we were seeing there in A.G.E.'s World. Maybe I don't know, could possibly be that for all we know, that it could have been a great adventure game if we just hit the correct option. Maybe it would have been, we would have been transported to a world of fabulous adventures. Unfortunately, we're never going to know, because, of course, we just exited A.G.E.'s World of Discovery, never to return again. It's so sad. It's so sad. I can only wonder what it is that we're missing out. What is it that we're missing out on? I can tell you, though, what we're not going to miss out on, and that is A2. The ultimate sequel to AUTS, the ultimate stress relief game. It's time for the ultimate sequel to the ultimate game. I mean, I can't even imagine what this is going to be. It came out on 1998. Let's see, it's the sequel to the ultimate stress relief game. The idea is to fly in caves and shoot other players. You can choose between team mode or pure deathmatch. Well, I hope there's a single player mode, because we don't have anyone else here. Let's see. Graphics are glitched and game is borderline nonsensical. 9 out of 10. Alright, sounds real good. Let's try it out. Yep. That review looked like it was pretty accurate. It seems this is your first time playing A2. It is recommended that you read the text. If you don't like to read manuals, you may press the F11, I think, key at any time for online help. Alright, yep, this seems pretty good so far. It's the ultimate sequel with the ultimate graphics. Oh yeah. Here we go. I don't know if any... I don't... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not doing anything. Let's try F11. Main game screen. Escape in-game menu. F12. Ooh, screenshot function. Fancy. F7 is fast mode. Let's try that. I'm gonna put it into fast mode. If... Assuming... Nope. As a crap... That's not how that should look. I mean, let's refresh. And we'll try that again. Surely it'll work this time. Okay, let's try a setup. Man, this is some great graphical effects on this menu. It certainly doesn't get old seeing it over and over again as you are playing this game over and over again, as I'm sure you would be. As I press the cursor keys, it makes like a sound. But I don't know. I don't know. I could try speeding up the cycles. I pressed F11 a few times. Didn't really seem to do anything. You know, somehow, I don't think we're gonna get this to work. Let's try it just one more time and take a look at the credits. I really wanted to see what the ultimate sequel to the ultimate game was like, but I don't think we're gonna get to experience it. Okay, show us the credits, A2. Who did the coding? It was Holly Lightnen, aka Mips, Jaco Lightnen. Coding masters. They're maestros at their craft, clearly. Special thanks to DJ Delory and Joel H. Hunter. Special thanks. It couldn't have been done without them. Don't forget about Brennan Underwood. That's want to take odds on if that website is still there? www.sci. Okay, what was that again? Suppose it's probably not there anymore. I might assume. What about the stats? Huh? Yeah? Let's see if I can remember. Hold on a second. Let me check something here. Oops. Just checking on something real fast. Okay, I just tried www.sci.fi/tilde/mips/a2. It says not found. It says there's nothing there. So I guess I guess this website is long gone. Unfortunately, I would like to have seen what the website for this game was about, but apparently that's not happening. But maybe what's going to happen is A320 Airbus. I mean, I can't promise that for sure, but maybe that's what's going to happen. Let's try it. Okay. A320 Airbus. Let's see. If you want to fly a modern passenger jet, then this is the sort of game for you. This is a serious simulation of flying, which was developed in cooperation with Lufthansa and Deutsche Airbus. Let's see. No reviews yet. Okay, this is a serious simulation, and chat, as you know, I am all about the serious simulations. That's the type of game I obsess over. So it's probably going to be really good. I would assume. Well, I mean, so far the presentation is pretty good. All right, let's see if we can get on with the. All right, yep. It's loading. Oh, here we go. Okay, hello, sir. Thank you for calling me sir. Or am I calling you sir? I'm not sure, but I think that we probably need some training. All right, I'm going from. Okay. No, I can't do that. Apparently not. Can't really do much of anything aside put in letters for two. Does not really letting me click on anything else. Oh no. This is a domestic flight. And yeah, we're traveling light, I think. Nope, error. Okay. Yeah, we can't do that, I guess. No? What does it want me to type in? I wonder. Actual airport codes? Okay. Let's see. Oh, EGBB to EG. Okay, let's try those codes. Nope, still getting an error with that. Whoops, that's not what I meant. No? Okay, there we go. It might be a bit concerning that the captain of this flight was having so much trouble identifying airports, but I mean, you have to have faith. Here we are. Okay, mouse. F1, F2, space, enter. Yeah, so this is a serious flight simulation, and you probably are expected to already know how all this stuff works. At least I might assume. There are a few. The mouse seems to be able to select those numbers on the left, lower left. I can do that. Not much else going on. Yes, we need a co-pilot who can do this for us. Press 3 again. Pressing 3. Press the red button. I can't seem to press the red button. So, unfortunately, I guess we let our passengers down, or maybe we're carrying cargo. I don't know what kind of flight this is. As we just kind of sit on the runway, not knowing what to do. I mean, our charm and good looks had gotten us this far. It got us in the pilot's seat, got us on the runway, but eventually that can only take you so far. Eventually, you're going to be sitting on the runway, finally expected to perform, and you've been just a fraud the whole time, the whole way, and you've been just coasting by, and then eventually you pay for it. Eventually you get to the point where you realize you can't just pretend that you know what you're doing anymore, and you realize that the whole thing has come undone. Yes, we killed the real pilot. The real pilot is now in the luggage compartment, and we're just sitting there sweating profusely, thinking, oh God, what do I do? Is there a manual? But unfortunately, there is no manual for us. And there is no manual for A320 Airbus. At least, there probably is, but we don't have it. It's probably a good time to go to intermission right now. Let's go to intermission. We'll come back with some Shenmue, and at the very least, we made it to the A's in DOS. At least we did that. It's a milestone. It's an achievement. We made it through all the numbers, and now we are on the A's. Let's take 10 minutes, and we'll come back with Shenmue. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's time for our second part of our stream after going through the tour de force of the Microsoft DOS, not Microsoft DOS, but Microsoft Disk Operating System Library. Of course, we're following it up as we usually do with Shenmue. So let's start the audio on that. There it is. Okay, so let's remember... Did I flip the stream to side B, Bear Jazz? Yep, we are on side B, and on side B is only revenge. So let's see, where were we last time? We had talked... I believe we spoke to Master Chen after finding the Phoenix Mirror. He told us about Lan Di. He told us about how he was in Hong Kong. Ryo wanted to go to Hong Kong to hunt down Lan Di, but Master Chen said, "No, don't do that. Just live your life. Don't worry about going after Lan Di, because he will murder you." But that's not good enough for Ryo. Oh, hold on. Rio dreaming about that dragon mirror. Alright, let's see. A creepy skinhead from Chi-Yu Men tried to steal the Phoenix Mirror. The Chi-Yu Men and the Mad Angels are connected. Mad Angels are enemy of Master Chen's group. Londi has already left for Hong Kong. So yeah, we were talking about the Mad Angels. Hey, they've been giving Master Chen grief. We encountered Chai, who tried to steal the mirror from us.
Guess Hong Kong's out.
So Rio, pretty single-minded. He wants to go to Hong Kong, and he says, okay, how much money do I have in the bank? Not quite enough for a ticket to Hong Kong. I need to get there ASAP, but how? No connections. No money. I've basically wasted my life up to now. Maybe Fuxan has some... Rio, he does not have any of the answers. Why are we talking to Fuxan? Well, that's what we're supposed to do. Maybe Fuxan knows how we are going to get to Hong Kong.
I should be grateful.
I should be grateful, but ever since knowing that I don't have enough money to go to Hong Kong, it just seems like Ine-san is holding out on us. Spade Samael, did we just withdraw all of our money in one go? I don't know if the money is in the bank or not, but I think it's just including all of the money that we have to our name. And it's just not enough to get to Hong Kong. Alright, Fuxan, are you in here? You're always in here, practicing your moves. Let's tell you about our financial situation and if you have any advice. No? Fuxan, you're not in here.
I should work on my moves.
I guess we could.
I'll lose my edge if I don't practice.
I do like the Virtua Fighter elbow. We really should find Fuxan and ask him about how we're going to get to Hong Kong. Fuxan, you're wise. How do you think we can do this? How can we make this happen with our limited means? Or maybe we could convince Nozomi to maybe cash in her ticket to Canada so we could buy a ticket to Hong Kong. I mean, we probably shouldn't take advantage of her like that, but, you know, anything for revenge. Alright, let's just try to find Fuxan's room. Try to remember where that is. Oh, here you are.
Fuxan, you know of any cheap travel agencies?
Yeah, there's one in Dabuita, but...
Dabuita,
Why you want to know?
I'm thinking of going to Hong Kong.
Huh? Hong Kong?
Yeah, it appears that Landi went there.
But what will you tell Ine-san?
I'll persuade her.
Not alone you won't. I'll help you.
Ine-san, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I know it's sudden, but I'm thinking of going on a trip.
A trip?
Yes.
Good. You could use a vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you thinking of going?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Fukusan.
It seems the man who killed Hazuki-sensei is there. Ine-san, please give him the money for the trip.
Idiot.
What are you planning to do, Ryo-san?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? This is crazy. I can't let you do this.
Well, he has to get there somehow, Ine-san.
I'm not listening.
Ine-san.
End of discussion.
Huh?
Thanks a lot.
What? What did I do?
You didn't have to tell her everything.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to have to do this by myself.
Oh, that Fukusan. Telling Ine-san everything that we were up to. Well, we're gonna have to figure out how to do this. Let's see. We don't want to worry Ine-san. We'll get to Hong Kong on our own. We need to check the travel companies in Dobuita and find out how much it costs to get to Hong Kong. And you know, when it comes to traveling abroad, you really do want to go with the cheapest travel agency possible. I mean, granted, it's not like Ryo is going on a vacation or anything, but it's not like he knows anything about making his way in Hong Kong. But I guess as long as we can find the cheapest place possible, that's good enough for Ryo. Alright. Let's head to Dobuita and find this really cheap travel agency. The music's different. It's kind of low-key. A little menacing, actually. Of course, we can't forget about Tama. Gotta feed Tama. Megumi, what's going on?
Hey, Ryo.
Hey, Megumi.
Ryo, Tama's disappeared.
Has she...
She was already gone when I came. Will she come back?
Sorry, Megumi. I'm sorry, but I think Tama's gone for good. Tama's left. Never to be seen again. As soon as Tama was strong enough to stand up, Tama had to leave the nest. Just like Ryo has to leave the nest. See, it's a metaphor. Tama and Ryo are alike. Tama is now going to Hong Kong to hunt down the man who killed Tama's mother. But don't worry, Tama. Ryo will make it there. Ryo will help you in your quest for revenge. What do the gossip ladies think about cheap travel agencies?
Sumiya-san.
Hi, Ryo.
Do you know of any cheap travel agencies?
What? Are you going on a trip? Where?
Nowhere.
Going with someone special?
I'm going alone.
Yeah, right. That's fine if you want to keep it a secret. You need some fun after all your troubles.
It's nothing like that, really.
If you say so.
Ryo, I know you're going to you're going to have some hedonistic orgies in wherever you're going. That's obviously what you're doing. You don't even have to try to keep it a secret from us. Just filthy minds on these ladies.
Oh, hello, Ryo.
Kondo-san, do you know of any cheap travel agencies?
Ryo, are you going off somewhere and leaving Ine-san behind? A bit selfish, don't you think?
No, it's not like that.
Don't you go causing Ine-san any more grief, young man.
Yes?
Everyone knows about Ine-san and how Ine-san is so stressed about Ryo coming back late at night, causing her all kinds of grief. Hey kids, do you know anything about cheap travel agencies?
Hey.
Hey, mister! Let's play soccer!
Sorry, maybe later, okay?
Yep, no soccer for us. That kid is really into whatever that machine is. But of course, we are really into Virtua Fighter.
Toy capsules. 100 yen each, huh? I've got to buy the ticket first.
Oh, we're serious now. We are not spending money on capsules.
Oh, hey there.
Hi. Yeah, so we can see that Ryo is laser focused on revenge. No more messing around with capsule machines. We have to conserve all of our money to make it to Hong Kong. The menacing music is sticking around. Not sure why. Do these old men know anything about cheap travel agencies?
Hey, Go-Wen.
Hello, y'all.
Do you, son?
Oh, what is it?
Do you know of a cheap travel agency?
A cheap travel agency? I don't know any. Safety's the most important thing when you travel. Cost isn't everything.
Yes, that's true.
But I need to get there now. I need someone who will get me there as cheap as possible. I can't be concerned about safety because I might not be coming back.
Gomine-san,
Hi. What can I get you?
A ticket to Hong Kong, please.
I've got something to ask you. Do you know of a cheap travel agency?
I don't know if they're cheap or not, but there's a travel agency across from Tom's place.
I'll give it a try. Thank you.
All right, so let's see if Tom knows anything about cheap travel agencies. Yo, Tom, what's going on?
Tom,
Hi!
you're looking good.
Hey, yo, how about a dog?
No thanks. Maybe next time.
We always say that to Tom. Maybe next time. Ryo has never actually bought a hot dog from Tom in all the years he's known him.
Noriko,
Yo,
what are you up to?
just taking a walk. I needed a break. It's almost exam time.
I see.
I want to be a kindergarten teacher, so I have to study. I really like teaching kids.
Yeah, well, good luck. See you, Noriko.
Right. Bye for now.
I will need good luck and a lot of study time to become a kindergarten teacher. It is my life's dream. Hold on, it is the world tour, and it is a global travel agency.
Ah, please come in.
Hello.
A vacation?
Yes, to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Well then, have a seat. Are you a student?
Yes.
With a student discount, about 220,000 yen.
Wow. Is there a cheaper one? A one-way fare?
I'm afraid we don't sell one-way tickets. The ticket alone's about 198,000.
Really? I'll come back.
Here, why don't you take this pamphlet with you? Think about it, and if you're interested, come back.
Okay, thanks.
Please come again.
Yeah, some serious yen. We don't have anywhere close to that. How much was it without the student discount? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much of a discount that was, but...
Maybe I should talk this over with Fukusan.
No, Ryo, why are we talking with Fukusan about this? That nothing good can come with discussing this with Fukusan. Let's see, maybe I should discuss this with Fukusan again. I don't know if there's anything that we're going to get from doing that. We got the pamphlet. Now, where is that? There it is. Alright, so 198,000 yen is what the actual ticket is. And that does not even include any services that the travel agency might include on that. Alright, I guess we're going back to talk to Fuxan. I'm not sure why, but that's apparently what we're doing. Oh wait, that's the U Arcade. All right, we don't want to go that way. That is where the bus station is. We don't need to go there. We need to head back. How far are we in the game? Well, there are 3 discs, and we are on disc 2. Don't remember how much, like in terms of hours, how much more there might be. But we are trying to get the ticket to Hong Kong, which is the objective for, the rest of the game, the objective is to leave our town and start on our travels to Hong Kong. So we actually have our final objective that we're trying to do. It's just that, things might come up which get in our way. Still not sure why we have to talk to Fuxan about this. Yeah, Fuxan has a bad track record so far of talking to him about going to Hong Kong. Reeser saying he tried to look up how long the flight would take, and you're embarrassed to know that Debuita is fictional. I mean, it is a well-realized town. A lot of stuff in Shenmue is pretty realistic. Even to the extent, I believe they said that the weather in the game matches up to what the weather actually was on these particular days. I think that's what was said. Yeah, the weather is real. So they did try to get really realistic with Shenmue.
The Hong Kong fare. Pretty expensive, eh? Just a moment. Ryo-san,
What's that?
this here is my savings. I want you to have it.
Fuxan.
Well, I really want to help you out. It's not much, but... Don't hesitate. Smash it open.
Are you sure?
Yeah. There should be a lot, but... well, 1, 2, 3... 39,634 yen.
Ah, that's still not enough.
Yeah, right. Ah, I got an idea. Ida Florist.
Ida Florist? Nozomi's place?
Yeah, she travels overseas a lot. Maybe she'll have a better idea.
Good idea. I'll go ask her.
Okay.
Well, even though he did not have enough, I mean, he actually did have more in his piggy bank than Ryo had in his bank account, so Fuxan actually not doing too bad with the savings. Let's go to Nozomi at Ida Florist. Actually, what did that say? Fuxan gave me his life savings. I mustn't waste his money. Okay, we've taken Fuxan for all he has, and I guess now we need to take Nozomi for all she has. Let's see if she can fund the rest of our adventure for revenge that is probably going to lead to being murdered by a crime lord. I'm sure she'll be happy to help out. Buy all of the moves at the martial arts move shop. Yes, I should waste all the money that Fuxan has given to us on moves. And capsule toys. Can't forget about those. Alright, I don't know what's with this music, though. It's not like anything especially menacing is happening. It's just kind of a normal day. We have a new objective, and that is getting to Hong Kong and getting the money that we need to go there. So I'm not sure why the hissing music that we're hearing. Can we look for the cat? Oh, Tama only shows up when Tama wants. No one can find Tama. Tama lets you find it. Oh, hey kid. Check out all these yens we have. We could buy so many capsule toys.
Toy capsules. 100 yen each, huh? I've got to buy the ticket first.
Kid, you jealous of all these yens? Check them out. No, I don't want to go... I can't talk to the kid. Well, let's see if the woman here knows anything about Hong Kong.
Excuse me.
What is it, baby boy Rio?
Baby boy Rio needs to get to China.
Do you know of a cheap way of going overseas?
How would I know something like that? I haven't been anywhere for 10 years.
I see.
I guess not. I guess not. Alright, let's get to the florist. Let's talk to Nozomi. And let's see if she can tell us anything about going overseas. I mean, everyone else that Rio knows, like Nozomi, they're thinking about their futures. They're thinking about, graduating high school, going on to college or university after that. They're thinking about what they're going to do with their lives. Rio? No, he's not thinking about any of that. He's just thinking about, revenge. And how will he get his revenge? He's not giving any thought to what's going to happen in his life afterwards. None at all. Hey, Nozomi, do you want to give us money? I could use money.
Nozomi,
Rio, what is it?
when you go to Canada, do you always fly?
Yeah, usually. Why'd you want to know?
I'm looking for a cheap way to travel overseas.
You're going overseas?
Yeah. You know, I can only afford about 70,000 yen.
70,000? To where?
I'm trying to go to Hong Kong,
For a trip to Hong Kong? I doubt that's possible.
but I only need to get there.
Oh, well then, how about going by boat?
By boat.
Whenever Grandma goes to Canada with us, we gotta travel by boat.
Really? Why?
Yeah, 'cause she hates airplanes. Oh, but that's a secret, okay?
Yeah.
You might be able to find a boat ticket for a fairly cheap price.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks.
Alright, Nozomi with an idea. That maybe we don't have to use a plane at all. Boat fare is less than plane fare. Ask at travel agencies again. Alright, let's go back to that travel agency next to Tom and see what it's like if we want to buy a boat ticket there instead. How much would that cost? I doubt the bikers know. They probably don't go to many places.
Ah, please come in.
I have a question.
Sure, what is it?
How much would a boat fare be to Hong Kong?
I am sorry, but we don't sell any boat tickets here.
Do you know of a travel agency that does? It's urgent. I must get to Hong Kong.
I know, but...
Please, if you know, tell me.
Well, okay. Go out of here and make a right. You'll find Asia Travel Company, but from what I've heard, it's not very good.
Okay, take a right, Asia Travel Company. I'll try it. Thank you very much.
Alright, this Asia Travel Company might sell boat tickets, but they don't have a great reputation, it sounds like. Blamumu, it's actually the second right. Alright, let's take the second right. Alright, so is it down here then? Asia Travel Company. I mean, obviously he didn't want to tell us that because he wants to sell us a ticket. But if we don't have enough to travel by plane, I mean, what are we going to do? Kick beer, bar and snack. Well, you can't have any kick beer, though. It's not open. Oh, this was the first right? Alright. I guess if we kept going down that way, we would circle around, but it's probably faster just to go down this one. Alright, Asia Travel Company. Let's keep our eyes out. It's going to be somewhere down here, down the sleazy red light district alley. Oh, it was at the corner? What, it was right here? Is this it? Oh yeah, Asia Travel Company. Let's see. Oh, tattoo. So we can get a boat ticket and get a tattoo in the same place.
Be right there.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What is it?
Do you sell boat tickets to Hong Kong here?
Boat tickets? Yeah, we do.
How much are they?
Boat. Here it is.
I'll take it. The sooner the better.
You gotta pay up before I can arrange it.
All right.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
What? I'll take care of it.
The ticket.
Come back in 3 or 4 hours.
All right. I'll be back in 3 or 4 hours then.
Somehow I get the feeling that Hozuki-sensei may have taught Ryo a lot about martial arts, but maybe he didn't teach him so much about, you know, anything else? Yeah, I'll just wait 4 hours. So let's see, it's 2:40, so if we're waiting 4 hours, we gotta come back at 6:40. Alright, I guess we might as well just go hang out at the arcade or something. Nothing else to do. Hey, Nozomi, took your advice.
Ryo, take care of yourself.
Sure.
Time to buy some toys? It's true, now that we have done this, we bought the ticket, it means that the rest of our money is now available for toys. Let's see.
Hey,
Hi!
you're looking good.
I'm always chillin'. If you ever need help, just ask me, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah, you have been very helpful so far, Tom. Alright, so we're home free. We're going to get the ticket in 4 hours, which means we can spend the rest of our money
100 yen each.
on capsule toys.
I should buy one.
I should buy all of them.
Hey,
Red dye. Who needs red dye?
I should try again.
Yeah, we should try again. That is not what we come to these machines for.
This again?
Yeah, we already got meow, meow, or meow. Yeah, meow.
Maybe I should get another.
Pity we can't trade our duplicates with the kids who are also getting capsule toys.
This is cool.
It kinda is? Chicken leg. We got chicken leg. We got chicken leg over here.
Maybe I should get another. I'll pass.
Let's see. Let's look at our collection. Let's take a look at chicken leg. I think that's a Phantasy Star thing. No, actually, yeah, Golden Axe. It is one of the things you ride in Golden Axe, isn't it?
Toy capsules. 100 yen each, huh? Maybe just one. What? This again?
And apparently we already got pie.
Maybe I should get another. What? This again?
Apparently another duplicate. Well, we have to get something new.
I should try again.
Look, we are a responsible adult who is waiting for our boat ticket to go to Hong Kong, and in the meantime, we're going to pass the time by buying capsule toys for children.
What? This again?
Oh. I doubt we have everything. I'm sure.
Maybe I should get another.
I'm sure there must be ones that we don't have yet.
I'll pass.
And also, as a responsible adult, the other thing we're going to do to pass time is play some arcade games. While we're waiting for our boat ticket that we did not get a receipt for. But that'll be fine.
Excuse me.
What?
Do you know anything about that place, Asia Travel Company?
What's anything?
Like, what time do they open, or...
Nah, don't know. Only passed by the place, never did any business with them.
I see.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. In the meantime, we can play some Space Harrier.
Space Harrier, 100 yen a game.
I should try it once.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
It's true. What is anything? It's something that I think about myself. What exactly is anything? What is the importance of anything that we do in our lives? I mean, Ryo's searching for revenge, but even if he gets his revenge, will that help out anything in his life? Will anything change? No. Azuki-sensei will still be dead. The only difference is now, Ryo will have blood on his hands, and Fukusan will have no more money because he gave us all of his money so we can go to Hong Kong. Is it worth it? Is it worthwhile? I mean, Ryo thinks it is. Ryo is giving no thought to anything at all that might happen after this quest is over. It's like he said, he's not coming back. He doesn't need a round-trip ticket. He only needs to get there. He doesn't need to think about coming back. And obviously, Fuxan is all for it. And, I mean, we know why Fuxan's for it. We can figure that out. It's because if Ryo's gone, that means that Fuxan becomes the heir to the household. I mean, right now, Ryo is the one who would own everything. But if Ryo's gone, hey, looks like everything is coming up Fuxan.
Get ready.
Oh, game over. Sorry, I am out of rank. So yeah, this is all, I mean, Fuxan is giving up all his money, but it's all just a long-term con in order to get that household. It's a pretty sweet house compared to everything else in the neighborhood. Mike Dawson saying, wouldn't it be Ine-san? Well, Ine-san is, she is the housekeeper, and she is sort of the person who has helped raise Ryo. But, I mean, the actual ownership of the house would go to Ryo. And then Ine-san, even if the ownership did go to Ine-san, she is pretty old, you know, she's getting up there. And if there was some kind of accident with her morning tea, like, you know, for some reason ammonia got in that morning tea somehow, I mean, it would be tragic. I mean, that would be a big shame if that happened. But, I mean, if that happened, hey, who else is going to take over the house?
I'll play it once.
So that's actually the twist at the end of Shenmue, at the end of the whole season, that the head of the Chiyu Men was actually Fuxan. Lan Di is working for him. And his goal, Fuxan's goal all along, has been to eliminate
so close
everyone else in the house so he can take it over.
So close.
I mean, until the rest of the Shenmue games come out,
no good.
That might as well be canon. That might as well be what actually happens. You can't say it doesn't happen like that.
No good.
With the games not even out.
This is the last dart. Hey, not too bad.
Yeah, almost made it.
I'm number one.
That's right. Number one.
Game over.
I'm the best.
I'll quit.
Everyone else look at Ryo's score at darts and despair. Alright, I guess we'll play some Hang On.
One game, 100 yen.
Drowzebra, you're saying that's a game theory quality hypothesis on what the ending of Shenmue will be? Well, I mean, game theory only deals with the best potential game stories. Shadowhog asking what were the games in Shenmue 2. I don't remember what they were. There were different arcade games in Shenmue 2, but I don't remember what they were, though. The bike explosion is pretty good. It is a quality bike explosion. Grandman says that Afterburner and Outrun were in Shenmue 2, along with the games from Shenmue 1. So I guess that also brings up the question is, what will the bonus games be in Shenmue 3? If we assume that there would be games in Shenmue 3. I mean, if they wanted to keep up with the tradition, there should be. I mean, I'm not sure how there would be, because apparently the games in... apparently the setting of Shenmue 3 is going to be, like little villages, so I'm not sure why there would be an arcade, but I would assume that somehow there's going to be something. Mike Dawson, do they still have the Sega license? I mean, Shenmue is still owned by Sega. The question is, would Sega could Yu Suzuki go to Sega and ask to use those things? So, I mean, I assume they could.
Hey, bro. Do you know about A.G.E Travel Company?
A.G.E Travel Company? Huh? Where's that?
Near the hamburger place.
Ah, that squalid dump.
Yeah.
Nope, don't know squat about it. Never see any customers. I don't even know when it's open. But most of all, I'm not even sure if they're actually in business.
I see.
Well, I just left all my money there.
About A.G.E Travel Company?
If you've so much time on your hands, let's go party, man.
Nah, not now. See you later.
Man, Rio, you never party. You're never up for partying anymore. Your friends just keep saying, let's party, and you're saying, no, I'm not gonna party. That's okay. That's okay. I gotta practice martial arts and get revenge for the death of my father. And have a very cold relationship with my girlfriend. We can't forget about that part. I'm sure someone has had some positive experiences with A Travel Company.
Nemoto-san.
Ah, hello, Ryo.
Do you know anything about A.G.E Travel Company?
I believe I've heard of it, but I've never used it.
I see.
It's my personal policy to patronize only businesses with a good reputation. And you see, I've never heard even one good thing about that place.
I see.
Well, I mean, that's only one person. Obviously, I mean, there must be someone who has bought a ticket from there.
Oh, Rio.
Do you know anything about A.G.E Travel Company?
I've seen their sign somewhere, but next to Yaokatsu Produce. But I hear they're closed all the time. I don't really know.
I see.
So, I mean, they were open when we went there. And that's how we bought the ticket. Has a bad reputation. But that's okay. As long as they get us the ticket, it'll be fine.
Noriko.
What's up?
What are you up to?
Just taking a break from studying.
I see.
My goal is to become a kindergarten teacher.
Yep, we know.
So I have to study.
Mm-hmm.
I love children.
I've heard.
Yeah, well, good luck. See you.
Right. Bye for now.
And, what about this guy? Does he know about A.G.E Travel Company?
Excuse me.
Sorry, but I've got a silly little matter I must attend to.
Apparently, he does not want to talk about it.
Oh, Ryoko.
Hello.
Hi.
Kurita-san.
Yo, how are ya?
Do you know of A.G.E Travel Company?
Asia Travel Company? Is there a place called that?
I heard it's cheaper than Global.
Never heard of it.
That's weird, because Debuita really is not a large town. Seems like it would be kind of hard to set up business here without anyone actually having heard of them. Oh, closing up for the night.
Shingichi-san.
Hey, Ryo.
I have something to ask you about.
Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
See you later.
Alright, I guess we should see if our ticket's ready. No one's here. Well, maybe there's, maybe we haven't waited long enough. Alright, we'll come back in a few minutes. Let's see what time they close, so we can make sure that we get in there before that happens. Does it say it anywhere? Doesn't seem to give any times.
Have you heard of Asia Travel Company?
Yeah, it's right over there. But between you and me, they have a bad reputation.
What have you heard?
You know the manager of the jeans shop, don't you?
Akasaka-san.
Yep, that's him. I hear he had a major bad experience. See, he went to the States to get some rare special edition jeans. But the hotel sucked big time, and their tickets booking was irresponsible. I heard the entire trip was awful.
I see.
Well, I mean, it's okay if the trip is awful as long as they can get us the ticket. That's really the only thing we need.
Help you?
Yeah, Ryo Hazuki, I'm here for my ticket.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My Hong Kong ticket I've already paid.
Paid who?
The woman who...
Woman? Don't know no woman.
What? What kind of scam is this?
We don't take kindly to accusations like that. You best learn some manners. Hey, you'd better watch your mouth.
I've had enough of this. I've already paid my money.
I understand. Allow me to sort this out.
You'd better, or else.
Yes, sir. I'll call you first thing tomorrow.
Huh, well that's weird. They don't know a woman who works there, and there's no record of Ryo buying a ticket. What a strange thing. Well, he's gonna contact this Tom, so, I mean, it should be alright. It should be pretty good. You know, it's kind of funny that Ryo solves all his problems with violence, but, I mean, apparently that is actually how you do things in Debuita. I mean, that's come in very useful so far in a number of places where he has had to solve problems with his fists.
Excuse me?
If
you know about Asia Travel Company?
Come to the bar.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.
Let's see if they know about Asia Travel Company in the bar. This place is jumping.
Saijo-san.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing. Excuse me.
Sorry. I'm tired from working the night shift, so I'd appreciate you keeping it down.
I see.
I just want to be by myself. Please, no one talk to me. It's only in the comfort of silence that I find any solace from the work day.
I'm so sorry. I'm really too sleepy now. I'm really tired.
I see.
Hi, Ryo.
Akemi-san.
She's like the only character who can talk to me without me pressing the button. That's so weird.
Look here, Ryo. Ine-san's worried, you know.
Alright.
You can't forget about Ine-san. So yeah, this is apparently the most depressing bar that you'll see in your life. Everyone is just sitting on a raggedy couch in a straight line, not talking to each other, in dead silence, saying, "No, please don't talk to me. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired. Please, I don't want anyone to talk to me." It's like a room of death. I can feel my life slipping away the longer I spend in there. So I guess there's really nothing to do right now, because our objective is to meet up in the travel agency, Tom. I guess the only thing to really do is just hang out, walk around town, and just talk to people, see what they have to say.
Sorry, I'm too tired right now. I'm not in the mood to talk just now.
Everyone in Debuita works hard, but they're not really into partying hard. They're more into working hard and just... Please, no one talk to them afterwards.
Please sit anywhere you like.
Oh, no thanks.
Yeah, sorry, I never actually eat. So I don't need to sit down. We could hang out with Fuxan. I guess we could do that. See what he has to say about all this. Let's see what Bob's Pizza has to say. I believe Mario is in here.
Mario, got a minute?
Oh, it's you, Ryo. No problem. Yo, you see Bella Nozomi today?
No, why?
She seems depressed, huh?
Really?
Making me worry, huh? You go talk to her, okay?
Yeah, I will.
I'm sorry, I don't really pay too much attention to the mental state of my girlfriend. You say she seems depressed? That's weird, because I haven't noticed anything. It's not like I ever notice anything about Nozomi or anyone else in my life, besides myself. So that's weird. I don't know what Nozomi has to be depressed about with a boyfriend like me.
Are you alright?
I'm just fine and dandy.
Are you sure?
I'm okay.
I mean, he seems to be having a good time. Oh, hey, look, it's Snack. We should go to Snack. Snack Linda. It's a pretty good name.
Excuse me?
Hi there. Haven't I seen you here before?
No, I'm in a hurry. I'd better go.
Go into Snack Linda, that is. Alright, let's see if this person knows anything about Asia Travel Company.
Excuse me?
Hey there. You're still a minor, ain't ya? Sorry, kid, but come back when you're 20 years old, okay?
Alright. See you later.
But my soul burns with the fire of centuries. Maybe the bikers know something about Asia Travel Company. Hey guys, what's going on?
What is it, kid?
I need to ask you something.
Forget it! Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You frontin' with me?
I've got a question for you.
Who you kidding? Kiss off, twit!
You know, even though things might change in the world, it's nice to know that there are some constants, like our biker friends, who will always tell us to kiss off because we're frontin'. Knocking, 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 knocking.
Ono-san.
Hey, Ryo!
Yep. Hey, how you doing?
Tao-san,
Yes?
have you been busy lately?
Well, a little. Do you want something to eat?
No thanks. I was just passing by.
We'll treat you.
No thanks. I'll come again.
We'll be looking forward to it.
Tao-san.
What is it? Would you like some food? Today's special is freshly made dumplings.
No thanks. I'll come again.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Sorry, even if you're willing to give me food for free, I still don't want any.
Is it busy?
A little. Wanna have a seat?
Nah, that's alright. Just dropping by. Bye.
See ya.
Um,
Yes. You want something to eat? The roasted pork is very good too. You want some?
no thanks. Maybe next time. Bye.
Come again soon.
Ryo has to maintain his fightin' figure. No time for dumplings and roast pork.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I need to be alone now. Maybe next time.
I'm really enjoying how many of the people in Debuita just... they just need to be alone. No, I can't tolerate the sight of another human being or the sound of a voice. I just need solace. I need to be alone. Living is hard in Debuita.
Oh, hello. Hope to see you at the slot house. Come on over.
No, Ryo has no time for the slot house either. I guess we really don't need to buy anything at Tomato, but we might as well try to get something to see if we can win the raffle again. Shadowhog saying that Debuita is the street, the town's name is Yokosuka. I guess that is true. Whoop, don't mean to leave. Don't turn around.
Excuse me.
Yo!
May I ask you something?
Sure, drop by later. You don't have to buy anything, you know.
I see.
I mean, you're here right now. I could just ask you right now. What did we get for winning the lottery? We got Metal Sonic. Let's see.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Draw a ticket, please.
All right, let's do this thing.
No prize.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
Especially. But don't worry, at least we have the memory of our victory. We still do have our Metal Sonic. It reminds us of the day when we overcame the odds and won the raffle. Just like Ryo is trying to overcome the odds now and get to Hong Kong and get his revenge on Lon D. It all comes together, you see. It all fits.
Excuse me.
Yes? Let's see. You're that Hazuki boy.
Yes, you're.
I hear all about you from Nozomi. You continue to get along with her now.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we do get along with her. That's pretty much the extent of what you could say our relationship is. We get along. Sure. Alright, I guess let's head back, and maybe let's, maybe spend a little bit of time with Fukusan and Ine-san. We never really talk anymore. And to, call up Nozomi on the telephone. I'm sure Fuchsan would like to hear all about how we got robbed of pretty much all of our money. All of the money that we had saved up over our lifetimes combined. Gone. But fortunately, through violence and martial arts, Ryo should be able to get it back. Alright, I guess let's see if Fuxan's in his room. Fuxan, you're never gonna guess about the wacky and funny thing, really, that happened today. It's funny, really, when you think about it.
Hey, Ryo-san!
Fuxan,
Nozomi-san brought some flowers by today.
Nozomi brought flowers?
Yeah. Did you order them?
No. Where are they?
In the altar room.
I see.
Huh, my girlfriend brought a gift by. That's weird. We never give each other gifts. Weird, I wonder why she did that. Let's... Oh, hold on. What's this?
Nozomi-san was nice enough to bring those flowers.
Nozomi brought these?
She even remembered what your father's favorite flowers were.
Really?
She's such a nice girl.
Huh, I guess that was an optional cutscene. If I just came home and went back to bed, I wouldn't have seen that, I suppose. Hey, Nozomi brought flowers for altar. How nice. But now, let's forget all about our girlfriend and get back to thinking about what the real important things are, that being revenge. We still have to focus on revenge. I mean, what would happen if we stopped thinking about that? Call her up and thank her? Yeah, we should give Nozomi a call on the phone. Oh, let me get back up there. Alright, I always have to remember what her phone number is. Yeah, we have a few pages of notes so far. Let's see. Nozomi is 225508.
Yes, hello?
Hello, it's Ryo Hazuki.
Oh, yes. What is it?
Sorry to call so late. Is Nozomi there?
No, she hasn't come home yet.
I see.
Should I have her call you when she gets home?
No, thank you.
All right, if you're sure.
Yes, sorry to bother you.
Don't mention it.
Unfortunately, she's not home yet. There's nothing we can't thank her for the flowers. So, Fuxan, about our money. You'll never believe what happened today.
Fuku-san,
Ryo-san, those flowers.
it looks like she brought them for my father.
Oh, really? She's so nice, isn't she?
Yeah.
You should thank her.
Oh, yeah?
Huh. Should I thank her? You know, I've never thanked her for anything before, Fuku-san. But now that you mention it, I probably should, shouldn't I? Huh. Thank her.
Ine-san.
Ryo-san, also, do make more of an effort to return home as early as possible.
I will try my best. See you later, Ine-san.
Yes.
I don't want to panic you, Ine-san, but I'm still going to Hong Kong. I'm trying to get a boat ticket there, and I have been ripped off of all of my money in the world, and Fuku-san's, in attempting to do it. But I'm going to get it back through violence and my fists, just like Kazuki-sensei always wanted me to do, so you don't need to worry about that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All right, so we have reached the end of the day. We have come back to bed. Not a whole lot done today in the world of Shenmue. I mean, really, we decided we needed to get a ticket to Hong Kong. We decided on a boat ticket. We went to a really terrible travel agency who is trying to rip us off, but Ryo is going to beat them up to get his boat ticket. So we are going to head back to that travel agency the next day, and we're going to get what's ours. We progressed at light speed with Nozomi. That's true. Nozomi brought us some flowers, and Ryo is completely baffled at the fact that his girlfriend actually would bring us a gift, because, that's never happened before. And yes, Tama tolling bells. Tama has gone. Tama has vanished. What has happened to Tama, we don't know. But hopefully we will meet up with Tama again someday. And maybe because we cared for Tama and, nursed Tama back to health, maybe at the very end of the Shenmue saga, Tama will come save us in our moment of crisis. Londi is about to deliver the killing blow to Ryo, and then Tama, out of nowhere, scratching Londi in the face, allowing Ryo to get back up and deliver the killing blow himself. So maybe that is how the Shenmue story will end. And then, of course, there's the twist ending where it turns out that Fuku-san was behind it the whole time, and then the final battle is between Ryo and Fuku-san in the dojo. And that's how it ends. So that's probably how it's gonna go, I think. But we have spent the day with Shenmue. We have gotten up to the A's in DOS. So we've done that. We've made some progress ourselves. But because we have reached the end of the day in Shenmue, that of course means it's time to say goodnight. And what does that mean? Well, it means that next week we'll continue on with Shenmue. We'll do some DOS, and if anything else comes up to stream, maybe we'll be streaming something else as well. If I come across something in the week that maybe would be good, we'll see about that. We haven't gotten to forklifts yet. I'm sure we will be getting to forklifts pretty soon. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. And, let's see, during the week, what's coming up this week? So I said that Enemy Zero was finished, so I am working on Realms of the Haunting, but that won't be for a little while yet. I think I'm going to try to get some X-Bligan done this coming week. I'll probably try to, as I mentioned before the stream, I do want to do a little short review of Until Dawn. Maybe I'll be able to finish that this week. So hopefully that's what will be coming up in this coming week before we meet again on the stream. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on in my video stuff. Trying to do these short reviews, see how that goes. Just, as a new thing, something to do for fun. Just a very different thing than what I usually do. Usually I do very long videos like these streams. So I'm trying to do something a bit shorter, a bit more edited. So I'll be doing a bit more of those. I'm doing some X-Blig videos as well before we actually get to the point where the next Let's Play begins. But before that happens, of course, we will continue on with the world of DOS and the world of Shenmue, and we'll see how that goes. We are making a lot of progress in Shenmue, and we should be reaching... I don't know how many more weeks it is before we are going to get to the end of Shenmue. But we shouldn't have that much more left, honestly. Quakerin, is it easier or harder to make those than Demo Friends? Harder, I would say, because I need a lot more footage, and I need to really think about what I'm going to say, whereas Demo Friends are more improvised. So the reviews probably take a bit more time, but at the same time, it's a bit more efficient in being able to just record a game as I play it and being able to use that footage after the fact. When I'm editing it together. So yeah, Realms of the Haunting is the next LP, but my first review was Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, so I hope to make a few more videos like that. Clockwork, you're asking, is If Enemy Zero the last Kenji Eno game all LP? Most likely. I mean, maybe, who knows, maybe we'll do something with A.G.E Hunter Mahjong to see what the rest of that story was. I don't know, maybe we'll do that at some point. But for right now, I am thinking that, yeah, Enemy Zero would be the last Kenji Eno LP, because those, that was the last... We've done the 3 Laura games. So as far as what else would be LP from Kenji Eno, I mean, really, A.G.E Hunter Mahjong is the main thing that I think anyone might want to see for... from that library. Usagi Mizuki, can you get a shout out for your birthday next stream? Yes, remind me of that, and I will shout a voice out to you for your happy birthday. So yeah, that's going to be it for the stream tonight. Oh, am I excited for Undertale, says the Whimsical Rat. It's true, Undertale coming out this month, and I am looking forward to that. I really enjoyed the demo when I played that a long time ago, so I am greatly looking forward to the full game coming out, and yeah, so Undertale, looking forward to that happening. So the next stream is going to be next Saturday, which is 12 o'clock. No, not 12 o'clock. It's September the 12th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good week. I'm sure Ryo will have a week of stewing in his desire, his need for revenge. And DOS, of course, will remain DOS, as it always does. So have a good night, have a good week. Should have a couple videos coming up this week before the next stream, so hopefully that'll happen. Regardless, I will see you next Saturday. So I'll see you then.